Okay, so let's do the final review. Let's look at question number 1. Here we have 300 over 180. Here, I want us to reduce and simplify. So first, let's cancel out the 1 0 because 0 and 0 cancel out. We have 30 over 18. Up here, from here, we're going to reduce by 2. So here to here, reduce by 2. So it will be 15 over 9. Then next, going to reduce by 3. So it'll be 5 over 3. Then that's our answer. Okay, let's look for the next one. Question number 2. So here we have 3 over 15 times 5 over 24. So here, okay, we try to cancel. So here, let's cancel this. 3 going to 24 8 times. Then here, 5 can go into 15 3 times. So after that, our answer will be 1 over, so you multiply 3 times 8, give you 24. So that's our answer. Okay, next, let's look at number 3. Number 3, we have 15 over 7 divided by 3 over 14. So keep the 15 over 7, change division to multiplication and flip reciprocal for the second fraction. Then after that, that's reduce. So here, that's reduce, become a 5. 7 can go into a 14, become a 2. So here we have no more denominator, all the denominator cancel out. So we have 5 times 2. My answer is equal to 10. Okay. Now let's look at number 4. Here, it told us x is our real, is a natural number less than 4. Okay, so they want us to find out a solution. Say so number less than 4 will be 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it'll be 1, 2, and 3. Because it's less than 4, so no more 4. Okay, so you not include 4. So my answer is less than 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. If it's less than 7, then your answer will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, do not include 0. Okay, do not include 0. Let's look at question number 5. Here we have absolute value of negative 13 plus absolute value of 2. Okay, for absolute value, it doesn't matter what kind of number inside. It doesn't matter plus or minus number inside. Your answer always a positive number. So you have positive 13. Then bring down the plus 2. So my answer is equal to 15. Okay, let's look at the next question, number 6. Number 6, we have negative 5 minus absolute value of negative 7. So keep the negative 5. Keep the negative because for absolute value, it does not apply to the multiplication rule. Okay, it's not negative. Negative become positive. It's not. Okay, whatever's outside, stay outside. So here we have negative 7 inside the absolute value. When you solve the absolute value, it become a positive 7. So here we have negative 5 minus 7, so it'll be a negative 12. So that's your answer. Okay, let's look at number 7. Number 7, here we have 0 over negative 8. So my answer is equal to 0. Okay, it's not undefined or not negative 0. Your answer just equal to 0. Okay, just 0. That's it. Okay, let's look at number 8. We have a negative 2 parentheses 3 square minus negative 2 times a negative 5. So here, keep the negative 2. Then 3 squared become a 9 minus, you multiply this to become a 10. So you multiply negative 2 times negative 9 is negative 18 minus 10. So we have a negative 28. Then that's your answer. Okay, let's look at number 9. Number 9, we have 3 times x plus 2 equal to 5 times x minus 4. So here, we're going to take the outside number, multiply into the parenthesis. So take out your outside number, multiply into the parentheses. So we have 3x plus 6 equal to 5x minus 20. Then move x to the left-hand side. Okay, so we have a negative 2x plus 6 is equal to negative 20. Move the number to the other side. So negative 2x is equal to negative 26. Divide everything by negative 2. So x is equal to 13. Okay. Now let's look at number 10. Number 10, we have a negative 3 over 5x is equal to 7. So here, let's get rid of my denominator, okay? My denominator is 5, so I'm going to multiply 5 to both sides. The reason I multiply the same number because I can cancel out my denominator, so there's no more fraction. So we negative 3x equal to 35. Divide everything by negative 3. So my x equal to negative 35 over 3. And that's the answer. Okay? Let's look at number 11. Okay, number 11, we have A equal to 7B plus 7C. We want to solve for C. We want to find out what C equal to, okay? Solve for C. So here we're going to move the B to the other side. So be A minus 7B. Every time you move, you switch the sign. Plus become minus, minus become plus. Because over here is positive 7. So when you move to the other side, become negative 7. Then after that, we divide everything by 7. So A over 7 minus B is equal to C. Then that is the answer. Okay, next. They want to find out number 12. They want to find out 25. They say 25 increase by 3 times a number. So 3 times a number is what? We use x equal to the number. Or x, let's reduce. X, let's switch that. X as the number. Okay, now x equal to the number. So 3x, 3 times x, all right? 3 times the number, 3 times x, increase, 25 increase, so plus 25. So 3x plus 25, then that is your answer. Okay? Next, let's look at number 13. Number 13, we have x plus 5y is equal to 0. So here they ask you graph. Okay, let's build a table with x equal to 0. So x equal to 0, we have 0 plus 5y is equal to 0. 5y is equal to 0, then y is equal to 0. So here we have 0, 0. That's my first point. Next, I'm going to learn x equal to 5. Okay, x equal to 5. The reason I learn x equal to 5 because my y over here is 5y. If you have 3y, okay, if you have 3y, then you learn x is equal to 3. Okay? So let's go back over here. So we have what? 5 plus, let's see, 5y is equal to 0. So 5y is equal to negative 5. So y is equal to negative 1. So here we have 5, negative 1. After that, let's grab this. Okay, let's grab this. So here, let's draw my x and y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Okay, so let me use different color you guys can see. So here 0, 0, that's over here. 0, 0, 5, and negative 1, so that's over here. After that, you draw a line to connect the 2 points. Then that's your graph. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's look at number 14. Here, we're still going to graph. We have y is equal to 3x. Still build a table, x and y. Then x first line, x equal to 0. So x equal to 0, y equal to 3 times 0. So y equal to 0. So 0 here will be 0, 0. Okay, next. And learn y equal to 1. So over here, I'm going to learn x equal to 1. So 3 I'm sorry, let's erase that. So y equal to, still using the same equation, okay, y is equal to 3, x is 1 now. So y is equal to what? 3. So 3 over here, so be 1 and 3. After that, let's graph this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's use different color. You guys can see clearly. So 0, 0, 0, 0 over here. 1, 3, 1's here, 3's over here. So this will be 1, 3. Okay, after that, let's draw a line to connect the 2 points, and that's your graph. Okay, now let's look at number 15. Number 15. Okay, number 15, we have 2x minus 4y is equal to 18. Then here we have x plus y is equal to 2. Now we're going to use elimination, okay? Here we'll try to cancel. We can try to cancel, it doesn't matter. X or the y, doesn't matter, however you want. So here I try to cancel the x. If I want to try to cancel the x, I go make this one into a negative 2. So I go multiply a negative 2 into this equation. The second equation becomes negative 2x minus 2y is equal to negative 4. If you want to cancel out the y, then you need to multiply by 4, okay? So y can cancel out. So here I go cancel the x, so I multiply by negative 2. Now I bring down my first equation. First equation stay the same. Then after that, let's add. Now we're going to add the two equations. You can see x cancels out. Then here I have negative 6y is equal to negative 14. Then y is equal to negative 14 over 6. Oh, this will be a little bit hard because it will be fraction. Reduce 3. Okay. Now, since y is equal to 3, 7 over 3. So let's plug in, okay? Let's plug into my second equation. So x plus, become minus now because y is 1, negative 7 over 3 is equal to 2. Now let's get rid of my denominator. My denominator is what? 3, right? So I go multiply 3 to every single number in the equation, okay? Then here times x minus 3 times 7 over 3 equal to, I don't think I have enough room, 3 times 2. Okay? Now you can see over here, I can cancel my denominator, so no more fraction. Okay, cancel my denominator. Then here, I have 3x minus 7 is equal to 6. Okay, get rid of the 7. So 3x is equal to 13, then x equal to 13 over 3. So here, my answer, I cannot use the butterfly. I need to use the parenthesis because I have x and y. So we 13 over 3, then negative 7 over 3. Then that is my answer. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's look at number 16. Number 16. Okay, they're giving us 3 to the 7 times 3. They want us to put in the exponents format. Exponent form, okay? So here will be what? 3. My base is 3, right? Base are the same. You write down one base. You combine the exponents. So if you don't see it, okay, if you don't see anything, that's a 1. So 7 plus 1, so be 3 to the 8th power. And that's it. That's your answer. Okay, number 17. Number 17 here, we have 5 to the 0. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So your answer is 1. Okay, anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, next, number 18. Number 18 will have 1 over 5 over negative 3. Remember, one of the section, we don't say what? We don't want a negative exponent. Every time you have negative exponents, you're going to change that to a positive exponent. So we move that up. So it becomes 5 to the 3rd power, right? Once you move, then it becomes a positive exponent. So 5 to the 3rd power, you multiply out, will be 125. Then that's your answer. Let's look at number 19. Number 19, we have 2 to the 7, 2 to the negative 5. Again, we don't want the negative exponents. Every time you have negative exponent, you want to change your positive exponents. So my negative exponent is at the denominator. Therefore, I go move that to the numerator. Okay, go move that to the numerator. Numerator stay the same, 2 to the 7. Denominator move up. Okay, once you move up, no more negative exponents, so become 2. So become 2 to the 5th power. So no more negative exponents. Okay, base are the same. You write down one base. You add in the exponent, so it'll be 2 to the 12. Then that's it. Then that's your answer. Okay. Let's look at number 20. Number 20, we have 720. They want to put into scientific notation. Okay, every time I ask you to put in scientific notation, very easy. You only write down the number. After that, you put a decimal. Okay, you put a decimal after the first number, always multiply by 10. The next, you count how many digits after the first number. You have 2 digits, will be what? 2. Okay, then that's your answer. Now, if you have 3, 4, 5, 0, 0, 0, again, you write down the number only. Put a decimal after the first number, then times 10. After that, you count how many numbers after the decimal. There are 5 numbers, so we 10 to the 5th power. Okay? Let's look at number 21. We have 5x plus 25y. They ask us to factor us out. 5 contribute to 25, right? So my common factor is what? 5. So 5 goes out. Then rest of the number you cannot take out. You're going to leave inside the parentheses. So we have x plus 5y. Then that's the answer. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's look at number 22. Number 22, we have 7x to the 3rd power plus 14x to the 5th power plus 21x to the 7. Again, find out the greatest common factor. 7 can go into 14. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 3 equal to 21. Then after that, that's factor out. Both have 7. Everything have 7, so 7 takes out. Then every number there's x. So we're going to take out x to the 3rd power, 2 left. 4 left. Okay, take x to the 3rd power. So take x to the 3rd power outside. Whatever you cannot take out, you're going to leave inside the parenthesis. You see, the first number over here, everything took out, we're going to put a 1. Okay, we're going to put a 1. If you take out everything, you put a 1. Plus 2x squared, then plus 7x4. Then that's it. Then that's your answer. Okay, let's look at number 23. 23, we have 5x plus 5y plus ax plus ay. Okay, every time see 4 number, you're going to factor by grouping. Okay, you're going to group the first 2, then you're going to group the last 2. Okay, so my first 2, the common factor is what? 5. So 5 goes out. Then I have x plus y inside. Bring down your plus middle sign. Okay, let's look at the last 2. The last 2 common factors are a. So a goes out. Then I have x plus y inside. Now, after that, you check the number inside the parenthesis. Then it must be exactly the same, okay? So you only need 1. Doesn't matter which one. Pick the one you like. So we only want 1 of the x plus y. After that, you go back to the previous steps. Whatever is outside the parenthesis, you're going to bring everything into that empty parenthesis. Then that's it. Then that's your answer, okay? Now let's look at the next question, number 24. We have x squared plus 7x plus 10. So over here is our favorite section again, okay? Factor in the trinomial. So here, because of my middle sign, right? Middle sign is plus and plus, right? So here we're going to use plus and plus. Then we have x, we have 2 and 5. And that's your answer, okay? Now if you have x squared minus 2x plus 15. So here, remember the formula? You look the middle sign. We have minus and plus. So we're going to use the what? Plus and minus. Then here will be x. Here will be a 3 and 5. So that will be your answer. Okay? Next, let's look at number 25. Number 25, 3k minus 15 over here, 25 minus 5k. So here, my common factor is about 3 because 3 times 5, 3 can go into both numbers. So 3 goes out, I have a k minus 5. My denominator, I'm going to put a negative sign outside. Middle sign stays the same. I'm going to flip the both number. Okay, switch the two numbers. So the k, 5k will be the first number. After that, you see, 5 can go to 25, right? So keep my numerator 3 times parenthesis of k minus 5. Down here, you can see my common factor is about 5. So 5 can go out. Keep the negative sign, okay? The negative, let me change color. So negative sign over here, stay negative sign. Okay, keep the negative. I have a k minus 5. Then after that, see here, up and bottom, you have exactly the same number. You can cancel, you can reduce. So my answer will be negative 3 over 5. So that's my answer. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's look at number 26. Number 26, we have 5 over 12 plus 3 over 12. Denominator, they are the same. You write down your denominator, you combine your numerator. So be 8 over 12. This is not your answer because we can reduce everything by 4. So be 2 over 3. Then that is your answer. Okay? Now let's look at number 27. Number 27. Q roots of negative 9 to the third power. Okay, remember one of the section, we're going to change the roots to exponents. So inside will be a 9. We're going to change the roots, okay, to the exponents. So be 3 over 3. So this will be cancel out. So be negative 9. Good? Then let's look at number 28. Here we have square root of y to the 18th power. Again, use exponential, okay? Change the root, change radical to exponential. Square root will be about 2, so we divide by 2. So be y to the 9th power. And that's my answer. So this is the answer. Okay, next. Let's look at number 29. Number 29 is square root of 5 times square root of 5. So you multiply number inside times inside. For square roots, we are looking for pair. Right, here's my pair of 5, so my answer is equal to 5. Okay? Now let's look at number 30. Number 30. Here we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now they ask us to use a quadratic formula. Okay, so here's a quadratic formula. Make sure you memorize the quadratic formula on the test, okay? So a is equal to 2. B is the number in front of x, will be 5. C is the last number, is 1. Then let's substitute, okay? So negative b will be negative 5 plus minus b squared will be a 5 squared minus 4. My a is 2, c is 1 over 2a, so a is 2. So let's solve this. So negative 5 plus minus square root of 25 minus 8 over 4. So it'll be a negative 5 plus minus square root of 17 over 4. So when you write down your answer, okay, it will be equal to negative 5 minus square root of 17 over 4 and negative 5 plus square root of 17 over 4. Then that's your answer. Let me write this clearly so you will mistake as a 7. So it will be a 17 inside, 17. So that's your answer. Okay? Let's look at the next question, 31. We're almost done, okay? Number 31. 31, we have 1,000 to the exponents over here about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to solve for x. So change that to exponential format, okay? You have 3 0, right? So it'll be 3x. Here you have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to the 5th power. Then after that, base are the same. You set the exponents equal to each other. Then you solve for x. It'll be 5 over 3. Okay? Now if, let me show you another example. Okay? 27x over 243. 27 is what? 3, right? You can use 3. So it'll be 3 to the 3rd power. 243 will be 3 to the 5th power. Now base are the same. you set the exponents equal to each other. So x equal to 5/3. Okay, then that's your answer. Oh, both are 5/3. That's good. Okay, next. 32, number 32. Number 32, we have log of x equal to log 64/4. Okay, now we only use this, okay, we only care about this right now. For this, a little bit tricky, okay? We only care about these two numbers. So you learn this equal to each other will be 64, then give x to the 4. So change that to exponents, will be 4/4 to the third power, okay? 64 will be 4 to the third power, keep the x equal to 4. Okay, after that, set the exponents equal to each other, so be 3x is equal to 1. You don't see it, that's a 1, okay? Then x equal to 1/3, and that's your answer. Okay? Now, let me show you another one then. Okay? Then let me put if. If x is equal to log 125/5. So it'll be 125 to the x power over 5. 125 is what? 5, right? So 1 will be 5. Let me erase that. Change to exponents, so be 5 to the third power. Keep your x over 5. So after that, 3x. So it'll be 3x equal to 1. Then x will be 1/3. Okay? Last question. That's it. Number 33. Here we have log base of ax minus log base of b a. Can I use log base of a y? Okay. Remember, for log, if they are subtract, they actually divide. So you'll be x over y. Then that's your answer. And that's it.